Hi guys, welcome to our channel. Today let's have a deep look into the latest news regarding Shim. Shim refers to a trivial software package that's designed to work as a first-stage bootloader on Unified Extensible Firmware Interface (UEFI) systems. The maintainers of Shim have released version 15.8 to address 6 security flaws, including a critical bug that could pave the way for remote code execution under specific circumstances. Tracked as CVE-2023-40547, CVS score 9.8, the vulnerability could be exploited to achieve a secure boot bypass. Bill DeMercapi of the Microsoft Security Response Center has been credited with discovering and reporting the bug. Major Linux distributions that use Shim, such as Debian, Red Hat, SUSE, and Ubuntu, have all released advisories for the security flaw. The Shim support trusts attacker-controlled values when parsing an HTTP response, leading to a completely controlled out-of-bounds write primitive. Oracle's Alan Coopersmith noted in a message shared on the open-source security mailing list Security. DeMercapi, in a post shared on Twitter late last month, said the vulnerability exists in every Linux bootloader signed in the past decade. An attacker could perform a MITM, man-in-the-middle, attack and intercept HTTP traffic between the victim and the HTTP server used to serve files to support HTTP boot, the company added. The attacker could be located on any network segment between the victim and the legitimate server. That said, obtaining the ability to execute code during the boot process, which occurs before the main operating system starts, grants the attacker carte blanche access to deploy stealthy bootkits that can give near-total control over the compromised host. The 5 other vulnerabilities fixed in Shim version 15.8 are CVE 2023-40546, CVS score 5.3. Out-of-bounds read when printing error messages, resulting in a denial of service (DOS) condition. CVE 2023-40548, CVS score 7.4. Buffer overflow in Shim when compiled for 32-bit processors that can lead to a crash or data integrity issues during the boot phase. CVE 2023-40549, CVS score 5.5. Out-of-bounds read in the authenticode function that could permit an attacker to trigger a DOS by providing a malformed binary. CVE 2023-40550, CVS score 5.5. Out-of-bounds read when validating Secure Boot Advanced Targeting, SBAT, information that could result in information disclosure. CVE 2023-40551, CVS score 7.1. Out-of-bounds read when parsing MZ binaries, leading to a crash or possible exposure of sensitive data. An attacker exploiting this vulnerability gains control of the system before the kernel is loaded, which means they have privileged access and the ability to circumvent any controls implemented by the kernel and operating system. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. And if you have any queries, shoot them in a comment below. Let's dive in. Until next time, explore the digital world with confidence. Stay tuned. Signing off.